teaming up with Two Chains at the Fox. That's Talk Dirty. Good afternoon. It is Fifi Fevenik still going live for a Guinness World Record attempt, 27 hours straight. Started at 5:30 this morning live through to 9 o'clock tomorrow. We are flying.
We are. What are we? 9 hours, 21 minutes in. Now, a bit of fun, guys. I want to just perk you up a bit, inspire you. Okay. I have 3 stories here. Now, remember when you were a kid and we had those books, Choose Your Own Adventure, where you would read the book and then at the end of a page it would say, do you want to go to A, the island, B, the bridge, or C, the, I don't know.
Did you ever cheat?
No, sometimes I would get to an ending and go, that's rubbish.
Yeah.
I want to pick the other ending. But I'm going to do the same thing. I've got 3 stories here.
Yeah.
You get to pick which story you want. One, do you want the mum who mooned the kids at a sports day?
Yes.
2, the rise of the no wash movement?
No.
Or 3, all the celebrities that are stingy or generous.
No.
Why did we even print the other stories?
Old white whale.
Okay, a mum, now it's not even her fault. I feel really bad for her. She's tripped at her daughter's sports day.
Sick.
It's not her fault.
That's so funny.
But
It's funny, though.
When she tripped, she's ended up mooning the whole class.
Oh, that's the best.
And now, but it's not really because now she's had to move her kids to a new school.
Oh, why?
Because it was humiliating, and obviously there was photos of it because I'm looking at it.
Have you seen the photo?
And- Yeah, it's a.
Is it good?
She's not only has she mooned them, she sort of face planted the ground. Like it's unfortunate for many reasons. But she had underwear on. She did nothing wrong. Like that's not her fault.
Was she drunk?
funny.
Or she just slipped?
No, it was a sports day. It was her daughter's school, but it went viral.
Imagine if you did
and,
that in the playground picking up Trixie.
Wouldn't happen.
You have tripped before?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be in a running race, let's be
You
honest.
tripped down the stairs on national television.
I did do that. I'm the only person in the history of Dancing with the Stars to ever fall down those stairs.
Yeah, weird
Yeah.
brag.
It is a weird brag.
It's not really a
flex,
brag.
is it?
That's all I got.
It's not a
Yeah.
flex.
That's all I got. If I'll have this world record if we make it, then I've got that brag
We
at the
used, to,
moment.
we used to always go down the pools at Dufton and do white whales.
What's
So
a
you
white whale?
pull your pants down and then do a dive and poke your bum out and moon everyone. Oh, here comes the white whale. Whoop,
really?
whoop. And you put your bum out, your 2 cheeks. Go,
Hang on, you're on the slide. Have you got time to pull your pants
no,
down?
in the pool.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
pool.
weren't you coming down the water slide?
No, you just dive into the pool and then pull your pants down and go up with
Yeah,
Oh,
just a little
Why?
white whale because it's funny.
okay.
because you show everyone your bum.
Yeah, and you
that
go ha
funny?
ha. What?
Is that funny?
Yeah,
Yeah.
When
I
you're like
don't
13,
get
it's
mooning,
heaps
guys.
funny.
I got to be honest. I think it's a boy thing. I don't get a moon.
Moon's fun.
It's just it's a ridiculous thing to see. Like nobody's ever expecting a moon. That's why it's funny.
No.
You never leave the house going, I'll see a stranger's bum today.
Leon,
Then
what
you
do
see
I
a
live
moon.
next door.
Leon, stay out of it.
I lived next door to a guy years and years ago. On his bum, he had 2 eyes on each side, like eyeballs,
Right, and tattooed.
tattooed. So when he mooned you, he goes, "I'm always watching."
Oh,
Like he had eyes on his bum.
Can I point out that I was on a Mount Buller trip with Fifi once, and as we were driving up to Mount Buller, she flashed the car driving past us.
what?
That's not a moon. That's a flash.
Well,
What,
better.
your boobies?
It was a dare. It was a dare.
Whoa.
Who'd you flash?
Yeah, that's
I think Leon. By the this was
Cop rifle, yeah.
this was like 10 years ago, before kids. It was
Wow.
silly and doing silly things.
Wouldn't
So's
have said that on
mooning.
the radio. That flashing your boobs is worse than flashing your bum.
And it was videoed too.
What?
The car with Jules London, Sam Kavanagh in it from memory.
I'll pop it online.
No, please don't pop it on.
Yeah.
And actually, it probably lives somewhere online. Oh no, someone's searching now. Anyway, I wish you hadn't brought that up.
Wow, you brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. Leon brought it up. I was saying how
I can't
childish
believe you
mooning
did
was,
that.
and then he reminded me that I flashed.
I think. Wow.
Hey, Fifi Fevenik, we're just about to check your roads and news and stuff. Usually Carrie and Tommy's starting out at
Yes.
3 o'clock, but we're ticking over. We're covering drive this
doing
afternoon.
drive.
Are we
I've
ready
done
to
drive
go?
for
So does that mean
years.
we get to do the back to back song?
What do you mean?
Because they do that.
No, I don't think they do back to back to back to back.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Hang on, how many songs?
Five.
Five.
5 at 5, I think it is.
5 at 5.
No way. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
That's against our rules, though.
And it's
Oh, we can't do it.
called back to back to back to back to back because you can't call it taking the piss. Police reply quickly to texting drivers a message from TAC. Oh, yes, it is. Fifi Nick live for your Thursday afternoon, the first day of winter.
Yes, we are 9 hours and 32 minutes into attempting to set this world record. A Guinness World Record. It would be official if we can make it to 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we're still on the Fox. Carrie and Tommy, we've given them the afternoon off. We're going to keep pushing through. Big hour on the way. The Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, wants to check in. I think he's in Singapore, but he wants to call in and see how we're going because he believed we could do it. A good mate of ours, Hamish Blake, is going to pop on the show. And up next, though, we're going to have the adjudicator, the official Guinness guy, Pete Fairbairn. He's going to come in. He might give us some indication of how we're going so far because, as we've said all day, there's lots of little tiny bits that go into making sure that this record has integrity. We can't replay songs within a 3-hour period. We go, what's James Blake want?
Nick hasn't spoken yet.
Hello.
Yeah, you haven't said anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
well,
all
thank
you
Four
you.
of us need to talk in every talk break. Guests can't talk for too long. We did have Eddie
Hello.
Maguire in at 11 a.m. this
We
morning.
had a bell.
Eddie got bells that were rung in his ears.
Was
to
that
stop him
11
from
o'clock?
talking.
That was like 4 hours ago. That's gone quick.
It has. I think the whole day's gone quick,
Yeah.
just saying. But anyway, next, let's find out from our Guinness adjudicator how we're travelling.
Yeah, first, this is 1019 The Fox. Macklemore, Ryan Lewis, Can't Hold Us. It is Fifi Nick live on The Fox all the way through to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Don't go anywhere. This is The Fox.
Two big hands.
It's Macklemore, Ryan Lewis teaming up here at the Fox. Can't Hold Us. Fifi Nick just gone 7 minutes past 3 for your Thursday Arvo. We are going strong.
Yes, it's Fifi, Fev and Nick here in the afternoon for Carrie and Tommy because we are attempting a Guinness World Record. 27 hours of non-stop broadcasting. We have clocked over 9 hours and 37 minutes. And it's very official. And I think this is an interesting point to make because I thought people had done these long marathon shows, but no one has actually got a Guinness World Record because, as it's been explained to us by the official adjudicator, Pete Fairbairn, the integrity it's actually quite hard to, use your words, Pete.
He's got a minute.
He's got none.
No, look, that's exactly right. I mean, to have all four of you in here for the whole attempt, I think that's probably the most defining factor of this particular record title, that you guys are all in it together. And if one of you isn't able to cut the mustard, none of you are going to be Guinness World Record title holders.
Oh, ouch.
Well, Fev will be. He's got one.
I've already got one. So.
And there's lots of little things, though, that we have to adhere to. We have to make sure we're back announcing or forward announcing songs. A lot of the technical aspect of broadcasting has to be adhered to. You are filming, you are watching every minute of this. So there's a lot of pressure on. You're very good at a straight face. That's facial.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
The thing that's getting me, Boxy, he's sitting out there on the chair and he's having a good old time chatting to everyone. But then as soon as we talk and stuff, he gets on his phone and he's messaging away. I don't know who he's messaging.
Notes.
Making me nervous because I'm like, are we doing the right thing?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to give any of that away.
No, I know you're not.
But
I'm just saying it just scares me.
Will you if we make a mistake and stuff this whole thing up, will you just give us the thumbs down so we can go home?
Or you make us
Will
put
you
us...
wait us till we get to the 27 hours?
That one would probably be the call of your production team. I haven't had to do that yet, I can tell you that much.
Phew.
But yeah, ultimately, if that were to occur, it would probably be James Blake who'd make the call.
Oh.
No. James will have to talk to us, please. Don't leave this with James. Now, what I love too is you're in the official Guinness blazer there with the emblem. You've got a stopwatch around your neck. It's very intimidating, but I love it because it's keeping us honest. And you'd say so far we've done an okay job?
I think you've done a fantastic job. I've been really, really enjoying wide array of guests. Some great guests. Peter Hellier was here too. So it was fantastic.
Did you love when we had Eddie Maguire on and where we kept dinging him with a bell to make him stop talking?
Absolutely. The power balance was just perfect. He would have been pretty unfamiliar with that.
He didn't like it.
Sorry, quick question. Was that a pot shot of Pete Hellier? What a guest.
My namesake.
Fantastic guest.
Well, look,
Pete Hellier was here too.
I just want to be the top Pete of the show.
Yeah.
No more Pete's, all right.
You're definitely you're in pole position for our favourite guest today, and we're not just saying that because we want you to pass us.
Come on.
Hey, we'll pass it. We'll pass it. We'll be right.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. There's a lot of time ahead. We've got lots to get through. We've got the middle of the night to get through. We're still in each other's company. We seem to be friends. Like, I don't think we've had any strained relationships.
I just want to ask a question with our rest breaks, because we get rest breaks if we have to. They're the rules.
OH&S and health and safety.
So we haven't had a break yet.
Yeah, exactly. I clocked that, and pretty impressive for you guys. You're able to compile and accumulate 5 minutes every hour.
Yep.
So at the moment, you've got 45 minutes of rest time up your sleeve. What's your strategy? Have you
Now,
decided?
can you take that, if we want to take as a team a 10-minute break, do we lose the other 35 or do you...
No, it's all accumulated, so you can
Oh,
get quite
it's not phone
scientific
credit.
on this.
Yeah. Wow.
You do need to take it as a team. So any
Yeah,
rest
because I'm yet to
breaks,
go to the toilet.
But that's
I haven't gone yet.
that's a strange hill to die on.
Yeah.
But,
In
Isn't
10
it,
hours.
Pete?
I'm trying to get to
Isn't
10
It'll
hours
look like a
mentally in
hill,
my
I reckon.
brain.
we do have a paramedic on site, I
Yeah.
believe. If you have any internal
Yeah,
combustion.
I've had
Such a
16
strange
ribs, 2 large chips, and they're really
Yeah.
churning in there.
go to the toilet.
Oh yeah, I want to get to 10
Yeah.
hours as my brain is getting to 10 hours. I've got 19 minutes and then I can go.
Okay.
Fev's waiting
You've
till we've got
set
an hour
yourself-
20 up
you've
our
got to set
sleeve.
yourself goals. And my goal was 10 hours.
Well, we have Pete, the Prime Minister, will be calling into the show from Singapore very soon because he wanted to check on us and see how we were going. He was one of the few people who believed in us
Yeah, he did.
when we first came up with this idea. Hamish Blake is on the way. Lots of fun friends to keep us up and about. Thank you, Pete. You can go back to the chair where you stare at us intimidatingly.
My
Handsome
favourite
Pete.
thing to do. Thank you very much. Well done, guys. Keep it going.
Good on you, Pete. Police reply quickly to texting drivers a message from TAC. Let's check your roads.
That was great.
Thanks.
Hi.
I'm about to play a song. I feel like there's a fair bit happening outside the studio. Are we going to do nickname detectives, or do we have a surprise?
People are
happening out there?
laughing. I don't know what's going on out
Is there
there.
a surprise about to happen?
Leon said we might have a surprise. I'm in the mood for a surprise.
Well, let's see how.
There's something
Is
about.
it the Prime Minister on the phone? What is that surprise? Maybe it is Hamish Blake. We'll find out. James Blake after David Guetta, Anne-Marie Coileray at the
Everyone
Fox.
spoken?
Yes.
Good.
I haven't.
Teaming up with Anne-Marie and Coileray, it is Fifi Fevenick driving you home as we continue our Guinness World Record right through to 9 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you for listening to the
We've
Fox.
had so much fun on the show so far as we are at 9 hours and 45 minutes. So many guests come in. And a little highlight this morning, our boss, Mad Mando, who, yes, she's mad. Yes, she doesn't like a lot of the things on our show and drags us into meetings and we get into trouble from time to time. But she does try to get us up. And during lockdown, in that horrible few years when we were broadcasting and nobody was leaving their homes, she came in once dressed up as a bumblebee to cheer us up, which was just so surreal to see your boss dressed up in a costume.
And
But
to be
she
honest,
did it again.
it didn't really cheer us up.
Well, she did it again this morning. So the bumblebee made an appearance at about 9 o'clock this morning. And Leon has just told us that she has another costume. So she's about to appear in costume. Here we go.
It's actually a couple of costumes here.
Oh, no. What do you mean a couple?
It's like a poor crap parade of animals.
What is happening?
Oh, no.
That can't be Amanda because that person's
is
too
that?
tall. It's a
That is
monkey.
too tall. That's a
Somebody's
monkey.
dressed up as a monkey.
She's brought other people into this.
Oh,
No.
Who's that?
Oh, my God, there's a horse.
And I think that's the thing I just bet on.
Oh, my
Coming
God.
in.
Is that running into Chuka?
Which one's Mando? Is Mando the back or the front? Oh, my God, she can't.
Well,
Oh, my God, she's the back
I
one.
don't want to call Mando
my
a
God.
horse's ass,
Oh,
but
my God. Oh, my God. What?
Why is our
Smack
boss?
her on the bum.
Our boss is dressed
Smack
up
it.
as a horse.
It's actually a good-looking horse.
And there's a person behind her as the horse bottom.
no, that's
Which
Mando
one's
at the
Mando at
front.
the back?
Mando, I don't know where you are,
Are you
in this
sniffing someone's bum at the back
menagerie
there?
That looks like human centipede.
of animals. Oh,
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah.
but how did you rope other staff members into doing this?
Do we have a green tent around here? Oh, no.
Hey,
It's our music director,
hey,
Kerry.
We're so. Hey, Mando, can you get Mando?
Who's at the back?
Oh, Daniel, you poor thing. Oh, my God, what's happened?
For anyone listening, there is a YouTube live stream, fox.com.au. You can see what is unfolding.
Daniel, is this
Can I please thank Costume World?
Mate, why are you sweating? Daniel,
Highway in Bentley.
Daniel, one of our wonderful staff members here at
Seriously, can I just
SCA.
say, our boss man Mando is giving Costume World more plugs than Underworks, and they're sponsoring the whole
Daniel,
Do they have
event.
nudes of you or something?
Can you
Why
come
do
on the
do
mic,
so many
Daniel, for a
plugs?
sec? Is this the lowest point in your SCA career?
Yeah, it's down there.
Your head
That
was in
cameraman
Mando's
don't-
bum.
YouTube.
Your head was in Mando's bum.
Daniel,
Like,
how did
what's
pretty
Mando?
low.
That was pretty low.
How did
low.
Mando talk you into that?
I was just peacefully sitting at my desk, and next minute I knew I was in a
Behind her bum.
behind her.
Do whatever the horse's bum. He goes like a twerk. Anyway, guys, more questions to come.
Alphabet's on its way.
Fun one for later tonight, so check out the YouTube.
I'll make it stop, please.
Very hot in here. See you guys.
Do you guys need a song to recover?
Is anyone familiar?
Pony?
Hey,
Can we
you know
get
what-
genuine pony?
Do you know
Oh,
what
no.
we're going
for
into?
anyone listening, is anyone familiar with David Brent?
Yeah, she's David Brent.
I think our boss is.
Michael Scott.
Hey, I can't.
She's an entertainer.
We're going into the Prime Minister now.
No
He's
way.
like 12
Entertainer.
minutes away.
Oh, wow.
But the Prime Minister is 11 minutes away. And
Oh, no, he's just cancelled.
Oh, you're kidding.
I'm kidding. I'm
she's
kidding.
we're 10 hours in, man. Don't start playing games, bro.
Tell you
Don't,
what,
let's not bring that up to the Prime Minister.
if the Prime Minister is watching live on YouTube, he might cancel. But let's get on Pink. This is who knew. At 1019 The Fox.
Oh, Mando.
Fifi Fevenick recovering from what's unfolding here. Right here at 1019 The Fox, it is Fifi Fevenick. It's just gone 3:23. the Prime Minister of our country, Anthony Albanese, calling you, Fifi
Albo.
Fevenik, to check in how you're going about 7 minutes from now. Quick weather check for you. Thursday, Arvo. What? Getting delirious, 16 degrees, partly cloudy.
Yes. Now, how is this? There are still smokers in our midst. We don't have many. I don't have many friends. Can't think. Do I have any friends that smoke? No.
Yuck.
Smokers are diminishing, let's be honest. But a study has revealed that smokers, with all their sickie breaks that they have when they're at work, they actually get an extra week off work per annum.
Smart.
So that's a whole week a year.
I'll have to take it up.
We should have, Fev, we honestly should have thought of this before the attempt.
Yeah.
We could have gone to the adjudicator, Handsome Pete. Sorry, mate. For health reasons, I need a dart. And you're just getting a few minutes every
I
hour.
don't think we'd get that, would we? He's nodding.
Yeah.
No,
No.
he's shaking
he's
his
shaking
head.
his head.
He's definitely
He was
not,
nodding like nice attempt, boys.
not on board with
Because
that.
I know when we're in the jungle, you weren't allowed to smoke, but if you got a doctor's certificate to say you could smoke,
Hold on,
you're
that's
allowed to smoke. That's fair income.
Really?
Yeah. Someone in this thing got a doctor's certificate because they always smoke, and when they did a certain thing for their job, if they stopped it, it hurt their Anyway, true
Isn't that
story.
a bit of an oxymoron, getting a doctor's certificate to have a durry?
Yes, I can't believe
Yeah.
a doctor would.
Well, it's the same with vapes. You can only get them with prescription. It's the same thing as smoking. You can't buy a vape normally now. You got to go get a prescription from the doctor, and that's how you.
But why does that? So I don't know much about that. I'm not a vapor, but and shouldn't be.
No.
But why
one
would
is.
you get a prescription? Like, why? Under what circumstances?
I don't know the T's and C's, bro.
I know, but you know stuff like that.
Yeah, I just know that you have to get it. When we ask Albo when he comes on, he'd be the
Okay.
best man to ask.
No,
He
last
just
time
knows-
he came in, we asked him about vaping.
Don't go to Fev for the T's and C's. Just the C's and V's. Sickies and vapes. It's all about it.
It is Fifi Fevenik for your drive home. Hey, if you want to unlock an answer to Alpha Bucks, grab our catch-up podcast on Listen and unlock even more ways to win some cash with a new Cash Bolt ticket from Instant Scratchits. It is Fifi
Is
Fev.
it time for
and
Alpha
Nick.
Bucks
Hey,
or-
right now.
GV Friday nights.
Take the kids to the futuristic inflatable playground Imaginator at Docklands.
And warm up with mulled wine and street food bites at the Winter Night Market.
Layer up and follow the glow. There's more to explore this winter only in the city. Search What's On in Melbourne to find out more.
Oh, yes.
Now.
To break a record that takes all day, you need all day comfort. With All Day Socks by Underworks, we have just entered hour 11 on your first day of June. It is Fifi Fevenik setting a Guinness World Record doing Drive this afternoon. We are on all the way through till tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We have the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, calling through any second now. Before we get on to him,
Here we go.
Alpha Bucks.
Yes, Alpha Bucks. We play this every morning when we're doing the breakfast show at 6:30 and 8 a.m. $10,000 up for grabs. Because we're broadcasting for 27 hours to set this world record, we are playing it every hour. So we have had 250,000, like $250,000 up for grabs. We've been getting very, very close. So hopefully it's time to give away $10,000. Rachel in Nunawading.
Hi, guys.
Rachel.
Rach, you're up. You are playing Alpha Bucks. How was your day so far?
Oh, so good, thanks. What about you guys?
yeah, not
Big
bad.
one?
Yeah, locked in a studio.
I love how you said you're up because we're usually doing this in the morning. It's like 3:30 in the Arvo.
Yeah, you're
Of course,
right.
of course she's up.
Did I just say you're up?
Yes, yeah, you're
oh,
up.
man.
Because we're so used to doing it at 6:30 and 8 o'clock.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Rach, you have 30 seconds, 10 questions, and every answer needs to begin with...
Rach, the letter B, I'm going to give you the answer to question 7, a TV series, Bloodline. Great show.
Bloodline. Okay, perfect.
Bloodline. Lock it in, Rach, and come on, let's
Come
do
on.
this. Let's give you the $10,000. Here we go. The letter B, question 1 for $10,000. Name an animal.
Bobcat.
An Australian politician.
Pass.
An item of clothing.
Bra.
A 3-letter word.
Bye.
An Ariana Grande song.
Oh, pass.
A country.
Botswana.
A TV series.
Bloodline.
A cartoon character.
Bob the Builder.
An Oscar-winning actress.
Oh, pass.
An Australian politician.
Oh my god.
You were so good. You were so
Oh,
close, Rach.
thanks,
$100 cash.
Mate, an Australian politician. You said Bobcat for animal. You could have said Bob Hawke for the Aussie politician.
know. Oh
Ariana
my
Grande
God.
song, Bang Bang. An Oscar-winning actress, Barbara Streisand.
Barbara Streisand. That's a song, isn't it?
It's also
is.
an actress, singer.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she is. Do you know Barbara Streisand?
I just thought it was a song.
No.
wow.
Arguably one of the
yes.
best singers of all time.
Yeah. What is she in?
The Way We Were.
Sing it.
Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were.
Wow.
Wow.
That,
You got a
you know
beautiful
what?
voice, man.
It's taken you 10 hours of this show, but you've actually picked a singer's big song
Yeah,
for
well
once.
done.
Normally you're B-side boxing.
I?
Yeah, memories.
All those voice coach training sessions are going well, aren't they? For the boy or whatever
my
you're on.
God.
What are you on? Masked Singer or
No, I'm
whatever.
not on the Masked Singer.
Come on.
That's one of my favourite
That
songs.
voice is getting a little bit better. You're really starting to come
She's
from your
wonderful,
stomach.
Barbara Streisand.
She
We should-
is.
Do you know what we should do a bit later
Prime Minister's
tonight?
gone.
Because
Prime Minister's
remember I said later tonight we're going to have a dance. Yeah, everyone chill out. Is he there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The
Prime Minister's
I
there,
just
man.
wanted to say I want to have a dance party and a karaoke party later tonight. But right now, this is very exciting. There has been one man that believed in us when we first came up with the idea to do this marathon. It is our very own Prime Minister, and he's joining us now, Anthony Albanese.
Thanks, Fifi. I backed you in.
You
and, and what good judgment that was. That was beautiful singing. I love Barbara
Oh, you
Streisand.
heard me. Oh, how embarrassing.
You're awesome.
You're like Marilyn Monroe and JFK.
That was fantastic. The Way We Were. One of the greats.
Wasn't it?
It's a tear-jerking movie. It's sad.
What are you two
Yes,
singing
it's
together like
beautiful.
a duet?
Robert Redford, Barbara
Oh,
Streisand.
no one wants to hear me sing. But in order to pass the test here of this, 1,000 hours or whatever it is that you're doing, people have got to be listening. And if I sing, just the sound of radio's changing channels will be heard around the nation.
Now, Prime Minister, we love that you've checked. You said to us, and you're a man of your word, you said to us when we told you about this, I will check in on you, and here you are checking in on us. Whereabouts are you? We heard you might be in Singapore.
I am in Canberra. I have just left Parliament House on the way to the airport to fly to Singapore.
By the time you land, we'll probably still be on air.
You will be. You will. I can ring in and. Why don't I ring in and check in? It'll be. I think it's about 10 hours.
What's the Australian Air Force One? Do you have a phone on it? Can you give us a buzz?
We do have a phone. There's a few things on it, so I could.
There's a few things on it.
There's a meeting room. And
please call us from the sky.
So you don't have to do that thing that we do on airlines. We've got to pay for Wi-Fi when we're in the air. You just get it?
Yeah, indeed.
Excellent.
Well, we have to. We often, and this time will be no different. We have to work. It's where we do a whole lot of briefings on the way to a meeting. In this case, to Singapore to meet with the Singaporean Prime Minister and leadership, and we have a big conference there tomorrow night, the Shangri-La Dialogue it's called.
That sounds amazing.
It's a big regional defence and security and all of those issues, all the defence ministers and foreign ministers, and I have been given the honour by Prime Minister Lee of giving the keynote address in front of the ASEAN, all the particularly Southeast Asian nations, but others as well. The US Defence Secretary and others will all be there. So
that's awesome.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, phew. We just had
we have to cut you off a bit.
Canberra too.
Oh, yeah.
We forgot to tell you one of the rules of this world record, Prime Minister, and we have the official adjudicator from Guinness outside watching everything we do, Pete. We can't let our guests speak for longer than 1 minute, and there were lots of anxious producers with stopwatches and thinking, who's going to ask the Prime Minister to stop talking? But anyway,
How about we just send the AFP? Pete's in trouble.
Give the bloke from Guinness a Guinness. That'll settle him down.
Well, I reckon he hasn't heard that one before.
Oh, come on, Feb, give me a break.
No, mate, I'm 10 hours in. I'm just really...
I'm ringing up back in the end.
Yeah, I know you're backing us in, brother.
PM, I've got a question for you. Our anchor, Josiah, here, he's the king of conspiracy theories. I would not normally ask you this on our show, but Josiah believes that Joe Biden is a robot. You've met him. Can you confirm if he's a real human or is he a robot?
Or a clone?
President Biden is a great man, and he's a friend of mine, and he is doing, I think, a pretty amazing job.
But is he real?
he is very, very real, and so is Dr. Jill Biden. He's his other half. I spent a bit of time with them a week ago in Japan at the G7.
God, you're busy.
Because you're getting around.
Well, we have to. We have to in today's world. You've got to keep engaged. In between time, I'm dropped into your studio. So,
yeah, any tips to stay awake? We've got 17 hours left.
Oh, well, I have to do that sort of thing from time to time. I've got to say, I'm not going to say that you need more assistance, but you just talk to each other.
Well, the Prime Minister said we can.
There we go.
Just talk.
And he's not in the cut. When the dad's away, the kids can play.
Yeah.
PM's not here. Let's cut sick.
How could you go to sleep with Fifi singing?
Oh, thank you. I so love that we shared that moment. A wonderful Rob. You can be my Robert Redford to my Barbara Streisand anytime.
There you go.
There we go. Now, and we know you are so busy. Thank you so much. You're hanging out with world leaders and you're off to Singapore, and we hope we do hear from you in the morning when you land. Please give us a bell. We just love you to check in on us one more time.
Well done, and best of luck for the next... How many hours to go? 17.
How many is it?
Yeah, 17. And PM, just quickly, while we're breaking a record, can you attempt to break David Boone's on your flight to Singapore?
I don't think you want the Australian people represented by someone who's broken Boone's record somehow when I get there.
Good on you, Prime Minister.
you.
Anthony Albanese joining Fifi Fevenik on the drive home right here at the Fox. Let's get on Lost Frequencies. Callum Scott, this is Where Are You Now at the Fox. Turn it up. Fifi Fevenik on your Thursday. Driving you home, just gone 3:41. We're just about to check your roads. I need you all to say your names.
Brendan.
Fifi.
Nicholas.
There we go.
That's a roll call because every time the microphones are turned on, we have to make a noise. We'll say a word, essentially. And that is all a part of this Guinness World Record we are attempting to set. 27 hours.
Right now, we'll be back in 2 secs. Police reply quickly to texting drivers. A message from TAC. Let's check your roads, Hayley. Yes, it is. The David Jones clearance event is now on in-store and online. Take an extra 10% off mattresses by Sealy Posturepedic and Sleepmaker. Plus free delivery. T's and C's apply. It is Fifi Fevenik. Hello.
Good
Hi.
afternoon.
G'day.
I was about to say good morning.
Yeah.
Now, it is, yes, what are we? 10 hours and 12 minutes into our show. And what was interesting, we just spoke to the Prime Minister and how embarrassing that you got me to sing a Barbara Streisand song
Yeah.
while he was on hold listening. I don't really want that. I didn't
think
want the
what-
Prime Minister to
I know,
hear
but
me.
I think the bit more embarrassing was when you said, he can wait, when he was actually on the line because you didn't
yeah.
realise he was on the line. That was more embarrassing.
know.
You were like, calm down. And we're like, man, he's on the
I
line.
said, Fee, that's going to be history.
Yeah.
You're like Marilyn Monroe singing Happy Birthday to JFK. That's you.
But it got me thinking.
Singing that to
I
Elbow.
know.
That was like, I've worked for Fee for 8 years and she hasn't got the best voice when
You
we
say-
sing, and I
did
haven't
you-
got the best voice either.
Did you say work for Fee?
Yeah, I work for Fee, and then I work for SCA as well. But I work mostly for Fifi, and
we're getting some stares here.
she
Fee.
can't sing, and I can't sing, but we often sing together. And when our voices are together, that sounds a little bit like the songs, and we pump it out.
Shallow,
Yeah,
Bradley
we've-
Cooper
yeah,
and
we've
Gaga.
we've done a lot of duets together. Now you sung that Barbara Streisand song, and that was beautiful. Now
Really?
I brought it up a couple of months ago that the Masked Singer odds were out, and you were really, really short to be on the show.
Yeah, but you were short
And,
odds too.
Yeah, but
I'm
I'm
just
obviously
short.
not going. I'm going Hawaii. I'm not in it, so I obviously can't be in it. And I don't know what you're doing.
Going away.
Oh, woo, are you? Anyway, I didn't tell anyone I was going to Hawaii. You dropped that, so that's gone out to the world because I had that as a bit of a secret.
Didn't know.
I don't like that none of you assume I'm ever on anything.
Well, I don't think you're on it. You're on the project. You just hang
Yeah,
out
next
hang out
Wednesday,
with your
that'll be.
people on the project. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Now, are you not?
I'm certainly not on the
I
Masked
reckon you've
Singer.
been getting vocal training or something. Where'd that come from?
No, I just to be really honest, I love Barbara Streisand, so it's a song I love. So Matt, that's
That
all.
is the worst excuse ever.
I'm not on the
Terrible.
Masked Singer. I'm not getting vocal training. I promise.
Mm.
Remember when you thought I was on I'm a Celebrity
No,
a
I
few
knew
months
you
ago?
weren't on that.
And I wasn't?
I was doing that for radio, just to pump everything up.
I have been approached by the Masked Singer
Have
before,
ya?
not this year, but in years past I have, and I've said no way. I can't. No
What were they going
way.
to put you back in the cash cow?
I was never the cash cow, and it's a different network. I was the weather presenter and the entertainment editor for Sunrise.
Yeah, but the cash cows left the Sunrise now. They might have.
I don't reckon the
adopted
cash
it.
cow's gone to Masked Singer.
Well, what?
I don't think it has.
Oh, I think I've unpacked it.
No.
Take it off.
No,
Take it
I'm
off.
not. I'm not. But all I've taken from this is that you said that I can sing.
You comfy?
Yeah, I am actually.
You got
yeah.
one leg up.
No, she got both legs up.
Oh,
I
both
can
feet
see
up.
her. She'd done
Yeah.
her toenails last night. She didn't have that nail polish on yesterday. Looking comfy.
I'm really comfortable.
Oh, you know what, Fev? Anyone can
James
watch her on our YouTube stream. We are live, fox.com.au. James
do some
Blake
shout
wants
out.
to jump in with something. You right, James?
Well, it's just a problem. That YouTube stream is free and Fee's feet are in full vision.
Oh,
People are going to pay for that.
we do have my only.
You have
our
an OnlyFans
OnlyFans page to raise money for Meals on Wheels.
And
and
what
it
was
is
your tagline for it?
No, well, the page is called Feet Box, which is just because apparently you can make a lot of money.
Yeah,
out
and
of
what's the
feet.
tag?
I can't remember. It was
I'll
a joke.
show my feet so they
You
can
can
eat.
Not at all.
pretty good.
No, because you're saying that, I'm going to say it was genuinely. Meals on Wheels is struggling. That's a charity that deserves more attention here in Melbourne. There are poor, isolated people, elderly that need that social connection. And Meals on Wheels needs to get back in force around the suburbs of Melbourne. I'm really passionate about it.
Running for politics.
That's real cute, Boxy. Now, all the people that are watching on YouTube, they obviously get a free little dabble at what your feet look like, because you are in the top 10% earners on your OnlyFans page for all the people that don't listen to us normally now, because it's Carrie and Tommy. Get onto OnlyFans and, can maybe have a bit of a look at Fifi Box and OnlyFans, or jump in our YouTube now, get a free look at those little tootsies.
You can't see, there's a computer screen in the way, but there are people that are not everyone's into feet.
Feet are the best.
Yeah, but I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea.
I've got the
It's obviously
YouTube
not Lucha's.
stream. I've got the stream in
Nick's
front of
wife.
us. Fifi Feathernick. Since we've been talking about Fee's feet, we've jumped up hundreds of followers. I'm not even joking.
Mate, people are jumping on.
It is Fifi Feathernick setting a world record, Guinness World Record, live, the longest
Front announcer
radio
song
show.
too, bro, don't forget.
Yeah, this is Flow Rider. See a wild one.
Oh, you're
Zat
kidding.
the
No,
Fox.
not now.
Turn it up. We'll play it again
This is
later.
my favourite song.
6 minutes to 4 in the afternoon, setting a Guinness World Record, world's longest radio show. Hey, Hamish Blake, he's going to be joining us in about 6 minutes from now. Cannot wait for that chat.
Yes, and big thank you to Melbourne because you are getting us through this. We are attempting to set this Guinness World Record, 27 hours of broadcasting. We're at 10 hours and 24 minutes. We've had our wonderful witnesses who have made it, who have come in.
So good.
Every
Thanks,
4
witnesses.
hours. And that was part of it, was about coming in and being part of it. And 131060, there is the open line all the time. You can call any time, like Cody and Miley in Melton. Hi, Cody. Hi, Miley.
Hey.
My name's Jet.
My name's Jet.
My name's Jet.
Hey, is that you, Cody?
No, I got a question.
Yeah.
Place a bet on who you think's going to fall asleep first.
Oh, do you want to place
whoa.
a bet or are we placing a bet?
No. I don't think you ask children about.
I just love how kids are having bets in Melton. More chili!
I'm the first one. You're going to go to sleep.
Just wait.
I think Fifi will fall asleep first and we'll have to wake her up.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think that, Miley?
Miley, what do you think? Who's going to fall asleep first? Do you think Fifi? Yeah.
Why does everyone think I'm going to fall asleep?
I hate to cut the call off, but because they got the special Guinness rules, we have to play ads at a certain time in every hour, and we've got 8 seconds left. So thank you for your Cody and
Cheers,
Miley.
Cody and Miley.
13 10
Gamble
60 phone
responsibly.
lines are always open. It is Fifi Fevenick. Hamish Blake after this. Please reply quickly to texting drivers a message from TAC. Superstar Alex, thank you. This end of financial year, Bob Jane T-Marts have great buy 3, get 1 free, plus instant... Oh, so close. Instant cashback deals. You guys don't need to. We're just doing a
What's
quick...
happened to you? You look like you've had a shower.
Yeah, mate, we just got this cold towel brought in. It's actually not too bad.
Beautiful. It's like a flight.
No, I don't want to.
It's just a little refresher to keep you going. I'll
But
start
they're
again.
cold
Exodus is
towels.
so
I
much
thought like
hate.
they would be the nice warm towels you get at like,
Business
Chinese
class. This
restaurants.
is what we get out the back.
Oh, look at
Warm's
Bev.
not good for this.
Bev's got a do-rag
Cold.
on his head.
No, I'm cold enough.
Cold is gold.
He's got a do-rag.
Hey, this end of financial year. Oh, no, it's
funny,
gone.
bro.
I've got to start again. This end of financial year, Bob Jane T-Marts have great buy 3, get 1 free, plus instant cashback deals with 24 stores located in Melbourne. They'll look after you. T's and C's
That's how
apply.
the basketballers sit
We're
when they're
not-
like about to lose a championship game and they sit there like this go.
Yeah.
Like miserable.
But
So we're about to break a world record.
So we got like this.
Yeah, we're all...
It's just after 4 o'clock here on the first day of winter. Fifi Fevenik setting a Guinness World Record and driving you home today.
Yes, we are 10 hours and 33 minutes into our Guinness World Record. We have our official adjudicator from Guinness flew all the way here. He is sitting outside, Pete, watching us very closely.
Handsome Pete.
He's taking his jacket off. He looks comfy.
Very
It's good.
comfortable.
Yeah.
It's about time he felt at home. He's
Bribing him
been
with all
here
those
for 11 hours.
He disappeared for about half an hour before, and I reckon to get another haircut. He's the freshest bloke I've ever seen. He's getting 3 haircuts today. Most haircuts in one day, trying to break records
Hey,
in
we
his
got
own
such a huge hour for Fifi Fevenik. Have a listen to this. Ant Middleton joining the show. We got a special guest apparently that's going to get you up and about.
A
It's not
special
Ant,
guest,
is
a
it?
surprise special guest.
Surprise. I actually have no idea
Wow.
who it is. I've
I
just
do.
been told. How
Oh,
do
but you know what we get to do that we right now
Because I'm
that
smart.
we don't get to do in the morning? Shout out to everyone if you're driving home from work or
Yeah.
you've been picked up from school. Hope you had a
Let
good
us know
day
how
at
your
school.
day was.
Yeah. How
13
was your
10
day?
60, call in.
Yeah, let
We'd
us
love
know.
to hear from you. That's actually true. We get you to work. Now we're getting you home from work. Oh, and we're still here.
Quick reminder as well.
It's just starting to kick into Fee that we're actually still here.
Before you start complaining, just listen to what you said. We get you to work, and now we're getting you home from work. That means the people were also working the whole
I
time.
know, but what they would have done is walked around offices, around work sites.
Lunch
we have
breaks.
been stuck in this studio like animals at a zoo.
Yeah.
Like we can't get out. We're stuck on these chairs.
Toughest day ever.
It's quite
Do I
intense.
look like a baboon?
You little gorilla.
That's a bit harsh.
More gorilla, less baboon.
Hey, do you guys remember?
Oh, that's
Oh, this is getting grim.
No, like a big silverback.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
Do you guys
Yeah, you'd
remember
have
when
the
Hamish
pink
and Andy
ass.
used to do this time
You'd be one of
Yes!
those ones.
on the
baboon.
Fox?
We're going to get Hamish back on drive up next.
Yeah, first let's get on the Black Eyed Peas. Let's get it started right here at 1019 The Fox. Yeah, it's the Black Eyed Peas at 101.9 The Fox. It's like a warm-up for R&B Fridays, and I don't want to pull you down too much, Fifi, Fev, and Nick, but we're going to be on still on R&B Fridays when it kicks off. That's tomorrow.
That's what you need, though. Oh, jeez.
Oh, no, sorry, Fev.
Fev spit his tea. Fev just spat his tea everywhere.
If you are just tuning in, it's Fifi, Fev, and Nick driving you home as a one-off because we are setting a Guinness World Record, 27 hours straight, all the way through to 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yes, and we are 10 hours and 39 minutes in. We can do this, guys.
Yeah, we can do it.
We can get through it. And this is our first time doing drive. We've never done the drive shift. Obviously, Carrie and Tommy are having a rest in Melbourne today. But how wonderful is this to welcome back to drive very good friend of ours, Hamish Blake. Haim.
Oh, hello, guys.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, we're good.
You know what, you say that, but I watched you recently making Sonny's birthday cake. You know what it's like to do a marathon when you're making those cakes.
That's true. But I think the cake took about 10 or 11 hours through the night, and it's gonna get dark tonight, isn't it? When your body is telling you that like this shouldn't be happening, like around 3 or 4 in the morning, which I mean, you guys have got a different body clock anyway, because that's kind of like when you're waking up normally. But there's gonna be some rough times, isn't there?
Well,
I mean, I'm nervous being on air with you right now, even 10 hours in, because let's talk facts. Someone will get cancelled during this. Okay, something's gonna happen.
That's me.
Fev, I mean, you're $1.
I've already got my hand up, brother. I don't know if you can see me, but my hand's up.
Now, and then there'll be cancellation fragmentation that sprays out from the explosion. I'm even nervous being on the phone because I don't want to get hit by the fragments of the cancellation. But you guys are in there live with Fev.
Hamish, don't you feel bad? We just spoke to Prime Minister Anthony Albanese. If he's going to feel the fragments.
He told us some things that he shouldn't have
But
told us.
Haim, you're right. I often think I'll end up getting cancelled by laughing. And I'm not always listening to what Fev's saying, but I'm laughing.
Don't jump on Hamish's bandwagon.
No, but it's true.
I've worked with you for 8 years and I don't think I've ever been dumped.
No, but occasionally I'm just laughing away and then I'll go, I really should have listened to what he was saying.
So you want to tighten up those laughs, Steve. Just be extra cautious as you head sort of into 4 a.m., I reckon.
Actually, Haim, you'll like this because we've done sort of rough rundowns. Like about 9 tonight, we're going to have a bit of a dance party in the studio. But one of my favourite things is at midnight.
That's fun.
You're the only one that'll be doing that.
We've got a phone topic, your darkest thoughts. And I'm just I don't know how that one's
going to happen. That's where it's going to happen. Everyone's tune in to hear Fev live get cancelled.
You don't ask for people's darkest thoughts at the darkest time of the night.
I know.
That's a daytime thing.
I know.
Yeah, that feels like something you could have kicked it off with as a laugh.
That's true.
You just need to keep it nice and easy. Like just keep just real gentle, just layups for I reckon the last 6 or 7 hours of the show. Like if you guys make it that far, it just has to be like, what's your favourite T-shirt? Do you have a lucky pair of underpants? Just real easy stuff.
Hey, I know we've been going 11 hours. I'm having some crazy ideas already. I reckon I can beat your TV show with a TV show about balloons. Does that sound wild?
Hey, what do I know?
What do you call a blow-up?
I mean, there's room for everyone. There's room for everyone.
Love you, Becky.
I don't want to get cancelled.
Hey, I'll get you away from that question. Now, you obviously were a superstar alongside your sidekick, Andy. What was the best or craziest stunt that you guys did on radio?
Do you know, I reckon the weirdest one in this vein was we were conjoined twins for 100 hours.
Wow.
We strapped ourselves together from I think it was Friday midday until so it must have been a week. But I think we strapped ourselves together from like a Wednesday, and then we undid ourselves on Sunday night on Rove. And so we sort of worked out the 100 hours from roughly there. Yes, we did a few radio shows towards the back end of the week strapped together. But the strangest thing was like it's a really bizarre. It was a very bizarre mental experience. I mean, there's going to the toilet together, which was where all the questions came from. But it was more just like you just.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we have to quickly speak, Haim, because if we don't talk every minute, 60 seconds, we will get cancelled for the Guinness record.
Oh my God! Imagine if you just fluff that.
I was just listening to you, and then everyone.
That's right. This is one of the rules, isn't it? That callers can't just take. You can't just tell a story.
And a producer, James Blake, has got a stopwatch outside and he nearly had a conniption fit because we weren't interrupting you. So there we go. We're back on.
Yeah. You're back. You've talked.
Yes.
You've talked. Well, I mean, Is there someone from Guinness there as well?
Yes.
there is,
Yeah,
he's
Handsome
sitting out
Pete.
there, Pete.
Handsome Pete.
Handsome
Guys,
Pete.
Do you feel like you've got one or two slip-ups just because you're calling him Handsome Pete?
That's what I'm going for, Haim.
I can't be angry.
You talk
at
about
guys.
us getting
You gave away
cancelled.
your nickname.
If you had done that now with Andy, you'd probably get cancelled for that. You can't do those sorts of things now, SCA, with those sorts of pranks.
What do you mean?
Why?
That's
Well,
not
you can't go
prank.
to the you can't be next to each other going to the toilet. It's you can't do any of that these days. The world's
'cause we could
changed,
have
mate.
Sued each other.
The
Well, we
world
actually
has changed.
we invented a privacy helmet. We got a F-15 fighter pilot's helmet that has the oxygen tube that ran out the door, so the person not doing the poo could breathe. And the helmet had computer speakers on it too, so you could just listen to music and breathe while the guy next to you was doing his business.
That's like when my wife and I started dating and we got a hotel room, but I didn't realise it was one of those ones that the bathroom, you could just see. It's like the whole thing's one room.
Oh yeah. No, that's horrible. No, you got to go for walks.
Put me
You
in
gotta
the
go check
cupboard.
out the lobby.
What helmet did Andy have? The monkey off Hangover 2? You know the little helmet he has when he sits on the motorbike?
Yeah, well, just an open face one. Just wanted to enjoy it. Mate, I had a similar thing, Codes, when last family holiday we went on. There was a group of dads that, like, after we'd go to the breakfast buffet, you'd then go to the lobby toilet, so you didn't have to go back to the hotel room toilet. And there was like a group of dads, and we'd just keep seeing each other after breakfast every morning. And no one said anything, but we knew what we were doing there.
Everyone
I've
knows.
never done that.
Yeah, we were the breakfast. We were the breakfast turd gang.
Oh wow, Haim, it's so lovely to talk to you. It's just we'll
It's
be
weird,
doing.
isn't it? You feel like there's no reason to wrap me up.
No, and I don't really
we
want
can't,
to,
but we
because
have
the more
to.
talking you do, the less we
17
have to do.
hours. You have 17 hours to go. What's
Hey,
the
whoa,
By the way,
It's
the,
so
the
silly.
Breakfast Club sequel, The Breakfast Turd Club, has not got quite the same ring to it.
And I just want to bring up, and this is the second time Hayden's talked about poo, and you've laughed both times. No, I'm bringing this up. Every time I bring up poo, you grease me and look at me with hate. This is the second time Hamish has been on, and he's talked about turds, and you have gone, you're so funny, Hamish. Why?
Well, there's an art to it. There
was, and it wasn't. He wasn't actually saying that. It was. Do you know
They
what?
call it the Turd Club.
Sorry, Haim, we are going to have to this minor fight in front of you, and it might have been brewing.
Oh,
You-
I mean,
No, they all
saves me
brew.
having
Don't
to
worry.
get
That's
back
how they
into
come
it.
out.
I was laughing at Haim talking about the helmet and the music. That's all the funny stuff. He didn't labour on the actual bodily function.
Yeah, he did at the end, and you went,
Did he?
yes.
I may not have heard that bit.
16 hours to
Hamish
go.
Blake, thank you so much for joining us, Haim.
Hey, I've done my job. I threw a cat amongst the pigeons, and now you got 16 hours to patch things up.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Hamish Blake. You can catch up with the Hamish and Andy podcast on the Listener app right now. Wait till we finish our 27 hours and you can jump on there. Hey, please reply quickly to texting drivers. A message from TAC. Let's check your roads. Thanks, Haley. We appreciate you. This end of financial year, Bob J and T Marts have great buy three, get one free, plus instant cashback deals with 24 stores located in Melbourne. They'll look after you. T's and C's apply. It is Fifi Fevenick for your drive home team. We're doing well. 10 hours, 48 minutes in. About to pay Taylor Swift. Before that, I need you all to talk, though, because that is the rules.
Oh, yes.
Hey,
yes.
what Tay-Tay song are you going to play?
Karma, her latest one.
Yay!
June.
Here it is at 101.9. The
I
Fox.
love Taylor Swift.
Still to come this hour.
Anything of hers.
Ant Middleton's going to join us in Alpha Bucks. 10K up for grabs. Taylor Swift. So 1019 The Fox. It is Fifi Fevenick driving you home. You can watch us live on YouTube, fox.com.au, Instagram. You can swipe up to get the links. So many people watching and commenting along. Sam's asked, Fee, have you been playing Evermerge during the song?
Do you know
Evermerge,
what?
sorry.
Sam, thank you. We're just waving at you in the camera. That'll be delayed by 20 seconds, but you'll see me wave at you in a minute. Yeah, I've been on Evermerge. What I've been doing, Sam, I've been harvesting all my fruit and veggies. But I'm not collecting all the rubies and diamonds at the moment. I'm going to save that till later. And I've got about
Something to look
10
forward
mythical creature packages to open. This is an app that I'm obsessed with, and I'm happy for everyone to get involved. Evermerge.
You're the best. Also, Julia's listening to us while making a cake. So thank you so much.
Oh, hey, Julia.
Fev and I are also playing a game on our phones, and we've just found some absolute pigs so far. We've been looking for majestic horses.
You know where Mando come in as a horse? That's what we've been backing all
I don't
day.
know how much money you two have lost, but
Someone from Townsville's actually watching us, listening to us on Listener, sitting by the pool and watching us on YouTube.
how cool is
And
that
it looks,
in Townsville?
and it looked amazing.
First day of winter pool day.
Pool day.
Wow.
That hurt.
That would be amazing. Obviously, 131060, call any time. And a big shout out to Maria and Jessica, our witnesses, who are sitting
Jess
out
and
there.
Maria.
So we have witnesses come in 4-hour shifts, and they are as well as Pete, the adjudicator, official adjudicator from Guinness. So it's all happening out there. And we thought this is a game we usually play in the morning when we're doing the breakfast show. We just thought it might be a bit of fun for your drive home.
Fifi Fevenick's nickname detectives. 131060. Call now. Time for us to play Nickname Detectives.
Nickname Detectives, here's how it works. The three of us fancy ourselves as quite good detectives when it comes to figuring out how you got your nickname.
And I just want to tell, we played it without Nick the other day when he wasn't here, which was yesterday, I think.
It was.
And
Three
we got
love.
3 from 3.
We were amazing.
3. We got all 3. And
So
Fee may have got all of them.
I think I got all
Or
of them.
2. You got 2.
But so here's the thing. If you've got a nickname, 131060, call in and we just try to figure out how you got it. Now, it might be easy. It might be just in relation to your surname. Might be a nickname you got when you were a kid, when you were at school. 131060, call, and we'll put on we're going to wear our costumes, guys, because we even wear costumes
We've got
for
a hat
this.
and a badge.
Yeah, which you can see live on our YouTube stream.
Yeah,
Give us,
we're streaming live.
give us a
Cannot
call
wait.
now. Our number, 131060 at the Fox. Can you stump the nickname detectives with your nickname? Get involved this afternoon.
I'll be honest, I've got to get one. I don't think I've had one in about 4 weeks.
Well, you should have seen Fee yesterday.
was on
She was
fire.
on. On.
He's really good at it.
Well, let's see how good you are.
There was,
after-
there was a guy by the name, his last name was, his nickname was Steak. And I said, so what's your last name? And he said, Porter. And Fee goes,
Porterhouse Steak.
I got it.
Didn't I?
Yeah.
Thank you. Feb thinks he got it. You just asked the question. What?
Yeah, if I got
I
you
got
have
it.
to say it.
Yeah,
no?
exactly, Feb. You've got to
She-
say
I
it.
was about to go.
But you didn't.
And then she
You
jumped in
snooze,
and
you
goes,
lose. You snooze, you lose.
Let's see how you go after nearly 11
Your nickname,
hours
Feb. What's
of
the
live
goozer?
radio. Oh, man. This is getting grim. Summertime sadness. Lana Del Rey, Cedric
Honestly.
Gervais teaming up here
Might call you Zeds.
at the Fox. Your calls after this.
Rap with
Dead
herself.
in a minute.
It's Fifi Fevenick driving you home on this Thursday. Arvo setting a Guinness World Record for longest radio show. Just gone 4:28. That was Lana Del Rey. Summertime Sadness, the remix with Cedric Gervais. Hey, are the nickname detectives all ready to go?
Yes, we are.
Fifi Fevenick's nickname detectives. 13 10 60. Call now. Time for us to play nickname detectives.
Yeah, if you just got in your car or started streaming and thought, what's going on? Why Fifi Fevenick on? It's not the morning, it's not breakfast. We are still on 10 hours and 59 minutes. It's about to tick over to 11 hours into our world record attempt. We are going for 27 hours, and we thought this might be a bit of fun to play a game that we usually play in the morning during the breakfast show. Nickname detectives. 13 10 60, you call in with a nickname. Might not even be yours, might be someone you know. And we just try to figure out, we ask questions. We're good detectives. We get to the bottom of the case. We've got Adrian in Sky. Hi, Adrian.
Hi, how are you?
We're great. Good. Adrian, we're actually up and about. I thought we'd be flat as by now, but we're awake. What is your nickname?
Tail light.
You're always out.
No. But
Your husband's got a nickname called Headlight.
No.
You're always broke.
No.
Well,
that's good. You're
close with the first one.
Close with the first one.
So always out.
Always out.
Tail lights are out.
Tail lights are out.
Tail lights. What? I'm just
You
trying to
got
think.
knocked out?
No.
What are tail lights?
Brakes. Something to do with brakes.
Brake lights.
No, nothing to do with brakes.
No. Something to do with the tail, though.
Because my tail light's out at the minute. That's why I'm just cruising around.
Something to do with your bum?
Illegal vehicle, bad boy.
Leon has said we failed.
no,
already?
Come on.
Yeah. He reckons
We've got 16 hours to go. Let us have some guesses. This is the day for guesses.
he's got a stopwatch. He's timed us. We failed. Adrian, why are you tail light?
Because I'm not as bright as others.
See, I didn't know
The
that.
other
A
lights
tail
are
light's
brighter.
dimmer. Are they dimmer than the other ones?
Tail lights are like the low end.
It's a good nickname. Who gave you that, Adrian?
My cousin's husband.
It's pretty funny.
Ex-husband
Yeah,
at
it's
the moment.
good.
Yeah.
Hurtful but funny. You
know.
got us. You stumped us.
Well done.
Well done. We are love one. Is it Hassan from Craigieburn?
Yes, that's correct.
Hey, Hassan, what is your nickname?
Yogi Bear.
Oh.
Do
I
you
thought it was
go?
just Yogi. I was going to say your last name, Bear.
Oh,
Or are you a
do
bear?
you laugh like Yogi? Like,
No,
Do you love a picnic?
I don't mind a picnic.
Your
That's
last
got
name's
nothing to
Picnic.
do with it.
Oh, yeah.
it's close.
Hey, Yogi, you work in a forest.
Yogi Bear.
No,
Picnic basket?
getting warmer.
Oh, closer.
Your last name's Brisket.
What
No,
brisket?
Do you? So it's got something to do with a
Picnic basket. Picnic.
Do you love
Close.
picnics? The Cadbury chocolate bar.
no.
Did you steal someone's picnic basket?
Oh, very close.
You stole
Not quite.
You stole someone's picnic basket.
You ate all the food. You eat everybody's food.
No, not just yet.
I'm going to say, Fev, you were very, very close. I reckon that's almost it.
What is it,
You
Hassan?
stole someone's
So-
food at a picnic?
Went away camping trip with the boys, drank too much, finished our beers, and I managed to pinch somebody else's esky full of beers.
Oh, right.
Beers. Yeah, we were
Beer's not
close.
food.
Do we get
I
it?
reckon that's not it. I don't think you got it.
I'll give you half a
No.
point.
Well, I'll tell you what. Yogi didn't
Pretty-
steal the stuff out of an esky, did he? So that's
No,
not
but it's still
really a
pretty
nickname.
good.
Oh, yeah.
You were close.
Half
you were
a
good.
point. Half
No,
a point.
I don't.
guys.
I agree. I didn't get it.
There's no
Yeah.
kids' cartoon where someone's stealing beers,
Wish there were
unfortunately.
beers in here.
Good nickname though.
Call me
Again,
Homer.
clever. People are so clever when they come up with these nicknames. Thank you, Hassan. Abigail from Doreen. Are you there, Abigail?
Hi, how are you?
Great,
Good.
Abigail. We're having a shocker, and this is embarrassing because if you've never heard this segment and you don't listen to our breakfast show and we play this, we're usually pretty good, but we are being smashed at the moment. Abigail, what's your nickname?
Ollie.
Ollie Wines.
Oh, do you want? Please, can I have some more food?
Yes.
Oliver.
Musical.
Oh my god.
What?
No, that.
Did I get it?
Yeah,
You actually
yeah.
did.
Bang.
But
When I
Ollie,
was
not
away.
even Oliver.
Oliver.
No,
I just
it's always
went
been
there.
Ollie.
Oh, I
So what's it from? I don't know anything
Oliver,
you're
please,
talking
sir,
about.
may I have
Please,
some more?
sir.
Yeah, but what's that off?
You know, Food, Glorious Food, the musical Oliver.
Yeah, I've never
Oliver
seen
Twist.
it. No.
Oh.
Is that
That
going?
is-
Going round the twist.
No, that's a
Is it?
different show. Abigail,
Why do
I'm
you get
sorry
so
because
upset and angry when I have a guess?
I'm not upset or angry. Why would you think I'm upset or angry?
Because she's told you what it was 4 times and you're still guessing.
But also, can we just focus on how amazing that was?
It was
that I got?
ridiculous. That's a. Hey.
He's off. He's off
Fev's
me.
off. He's
No,
done.
no,
I'm good. That was
This
amazing.
goes back
Good
to
on
Hamish Blake. You're still annoyed with me.
Hey, can I just say,
It was great.
you guys, that's a pass, 1.5 out of 3.
I reckon I get extra points for Ollie.
I did nothing again. I said picnic basket.
We are on Nickname Detectives. Might be back sometime through the night tomorrow morning. Who knows? We're on live till 9 o'clock tomorrow. It is Fifi, Fev and Nick. Oh, and just like that, we're entering our 12th hour at the Fox. It is Fifi Feminic driving you home. Hey, I need you to all say your names before we play
Brendan.
Alphabots. Nick.
Fifi.
All present. Who wants to give away $10,000 cash?
I do.
Let's do it. Ant Middleton's still on the way before 5 o'clock. Join us.
Alpha books.
It's okay. It's okay. Fifi, Fev and Nick here driving you home. This is rare. It doesn't usually happen. We drive you to work or kick your day off. And we usually play Alpha Bucks at 6:30am and at 8 a.m.
Yep.
But because we're playing every hour over 27 hours, we've had a kitty of $250,000 to give away. And we've gotten so close a couple of times. We really think it's due, though. Kelly from, is it near Melton? Is that Deanside?
Deanside, yeah, near Caroline Springs.
Yeah, lovely. Kel, you are through. You are playing for 10 grand.
Thank you. I've been listening to you guys the whole day at work.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cheers,
Amazing.
mate.
Kelly, have you been streaming us on YouTube? Because you can actually watch us if you want.
I've been flicking every now and then, but I better do some work as well. So
No, of course. That can
That's
sort of
fair.
get addictive. But just watching what we're doing in the studio. But big shout out to everyone streaming us live and viewing us. Now, Kel, back to you. $10,000. You've got 30 seconds. There'll be 10 questions, and every answer needs to begin with
The letter E, Cal. I'm going to give you the answer to question 10, all the way down the bottom. An AFL player, Eddie Betts.
Eddie Betts, no
Eddie
worries.
Okay, here we go, Kelly. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's change your life with $10,000. The letter E, question 1. Name a girl's name.
Emily.
Something for breakfast.
Eggs.
A tea flavour.
Earl Grey.
A Melbourne suburb.
Pass.
Something you read.
Encyclopedia.
A computer function.
Escape.
Something stretchy.
Elastic.
A Drew Barrymore film.
Pass.
An annual event.
Easter.
An AFL player.
Eddie Betts.
A Melbourne suburb.
Eaglemont.
A Drew Barrymore film.
I find home. I phone home.
No, E.T. phone home.
no.
Kel, that was incredible. Far out. That one hurt. You were
That did
one
hurt.
question or one answer away from that 10 grand.
Oh, I want to cry.
No, don't. You don't kick yourself. You were incredible. What a phenomenal effort. We are obviously making memorable radio, trying to set this Guinness World Record. And you are now a memorable part of that, Kelly.
Thank you, guys.
And you get $100.
$100.
I'm never watching ET again.
I
by the way.
know.
And we were only speaking about ET
wow.
yesterday.
Yes. Well,
On our
Elliot
show.
from
Elliot.
ET, he's coming out to
Yeah,
Australia.
he's
Or is
coming
he
out
here?
to- he's
I think
here.
he's here. I saw a story about him.
Yeah, he's coming out to a Comic-Con. Yeah, he's coming out. We spoke about him yesterday.
Kelly, $100 for you. Everyone else, good news. Alpha Bucks is back next hour, 5:30. Right in your diaries, another 10K out for grabs.
Is he flying over or is he coming over on the bike?
He's
across
going
the front
to
of the
fly
moon?
home.
Hey, Feb, why don't you let everyone know the letter so they can start studying it?
It's the letter C.
Yes, it is. Good letter as well. Hey, up next, that's right, Ant Middleton going to be joining us to pump us up, getting us through this Guinness World Record. Fifi Fevenik live on the radio for 27 hours. Never been done. Post Malone, Chemical at the Fox. It's Fifi Feather Nick.
Yeah, it is.
For your Thursday drive home, just gone 4:44. That's the time. Can I get you to talk, guys?
Yes, we are present.
Nick.
Well, did you? Everyone just spoke. Okay,
Yep.
it's one of the rules, by the way. It's Fifi Feather Nick driving you home on air for 11 hours and 14 minutes.
I like that.
And what was that?
Fifi Feather Nick driving you home.
Driving you
At
home.
4:44.
This shift is officially taken. Carrie and Tommy are just having a break today, but we
on
are
for like
well
15
in
years.
to our Guinness World Record. 27 hours we're trying to notch up.
We're going to check your roads. Ant Middleton on the other side of this. And please reply quickly to texting drivers. A message from TAC. Let's check your roads, Hayley. Ready to play by your own rules? Here we go, Fifi Feather Nick. Powerball's massive $20 million draw is on tonight. Enter
should do
in-store, online, or
yes.
on the lot app before 7:30
Something's got to
tonight.
come through.
Imagine if we won. Imagine if we won Powerball.
Be amazing.
What the hell?
Just gone.
You know what we
quarter
do?
to 5.
If we win Powerball tonight,
We
first
walk
thing...
out?
No, we pay Handsome Pete off. We pay the witnesses off. Everyone shut up.
We should point out to
We've been here the whole time.
To set this Guinness World Record, we do have from Guinness. He's flown all the way in. Pete is the adjudicator, official adjudicator. So many rules around this world record. We are 11 hours and 15 minutes in. Sort of, is that halfway, guys? Not yet. Oh, dear.
Not quite.
Now, we've had lots of guests on the show so far. Our Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, Eddie Maguire, Tones and I, Hamish Blake. So many people have come through. Now, you'll recall this. When we were asked if there's anyone we would want on, I said this man immediately. Now, I didn't think we'd get him because I figure when I'm going through something like this, which requires mental toughness, there is one man that could absolutely get me mentally tough and across the line, and he's joining us all the way from the UK, Ant Middleton.
Yes, guys, listen, get your head in the game. Don't worry about the Powerball. You're not going to win the Powerball, but you are going to win a Guinness World Record. So focus on the Guinness World Record, and you will win it, I promise you.
You know what
How
I
you
think?
doing, guys? You good?
Yeah, we're going good.
Yeah,
We're
good.
great. I actually think that's a mental challenge there from Ant. He's saying we can't win the Powerball, which means we really got to get on it.
Yeah, he's like,
Do you know what? There you go, reverse psychology right
I like
there.
it.
But guys, you're doing amazing so far. Listen, you're almost halfway there. You're almost done. You're almost done.
Oh, I love that. Now, and you, and obviously, and we watch you on SAS Australia, and we see your physical toughness. We see what you put people through, but so much is mental and the mental toughness. And what we're doing at the moment, that's where we're in. We're in this staying awake. We can't fall asleep. We've got to keep talking. Can you give us any tips? Because you would have done, when you were serving in the military, you would have had days where you had to stay awake.
Yeah, my longest is nearly 3 days, almost 3 days.
Oh.
And by the end of it, don't get me wrong, I was hallucinating, I was talking gibberish. But
We're doing that now.
What I do is I get it in my head. So you've got 27 hours, so I would say a day, and then just add a couple of hours. So you've got a day. A day's nothing. You've done a day of hard graft. You've done 24 hours before where you've been up and about and done your stuff, and all you have to do is focus and think. A day goes by like that. It just whizzes by. Before you know it, they'll be handing you, Peter in the studio will be handing you a Guinness World Record. Yeah. You'll all be hugging each other. You'll all be having something good to eat. You'll all be getting out and about, getting some fresh air. So listen, that's all you have to do is focus on the 24 hours, add a couple of hours on top of that, and it's job done. But it really is psychological. So just think in half a day.
Sorry, we've got to quickly talk.
We've got to cut you off because we've got to talk every minute.
Oh.
No.
Listen, I've got to stop gassing then.
No, well, we love listening to you. We panic, and that's the bell went off because a guest can't speak for more than 1 minute because that means you're doing all the heavy lifting for us.
So we had to jump in.
I love it. Is that part of the rules and regulations?
That is.
Yes.
No,
well, listen,
did
guys,
you just think we're rude?
To each other. Yeah, I know.
He's like, they just
Don't
cut me
fall
off.
asleep. That's the one thing. Don't fall asleep. So what else have you got in there to sort of goad each other? You got something that you can prod each other with? You got like a cattle prod or something?
I've just ordered $70 worth of dumplings, so that's getting me over the line.
We are eating a lot,
the dumplings. Listen, you might fall asleep with the dumplings. I would go with coffee.
Yeah, we've got that.
Coffee. You allowed coffee?
We've had that. Yeah, we've had coffee.
We've got an exercise bike in here, Ant. We've got a Pilates
Love it.
reformer bed. We're trying to exercise, stay up.
Well, listen, do a minute sprint on the bike. So get on the bike. So you can do the furthest in a minute and do little intervals, a minute sprint. That'll
Little
get the
time trials.
endorphins flowing. That'll get you up and about. And it's only a minute. And then by the time you recover, just do something else and go again.
Eat the dumplings.
You've got each other. Got each other. It should be easy.
But that's how fit you are, Ant, that you said a little 1 minute sprint. Like, was this the Tour de France, mate? We're just human.
You know what? I'm gutted that I'm not there because I'd pop in and are you allowed guests to actually pop in?
Yeah, we've had heaps pop in. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, great! That's awesome. Listen, just get loads of people to pop in and give you a good thrashing. I would say if I was there, I'd give you like an hour. I'd take an hour of your time. You wouldn't be talking, but you'd be grunting. Does that count?
Fee, that's got Fee excited.
The reformer
Look at her
bed's not for
blush.
that.
What's happened to Fee's face? No, you go, Fee.
Hey, Ant, quick,
I'll give you extra attention, Fee. I'll give you extra attention.
Oh,
don't
thank
worry.
you, Ant.
And quick question. I'll get it off Fee. She's blushing. It's the only reality show I've ever watched. SAS Australia. When's it back?
Yep.
Is it back soon? Is it coming back?
It is back, yeah. We've filmed and got a series in the bag, so it is coming back. It'll probably be the back end of the year. But at the moment, I've just filmed a series called $1 Million Island.
Oh wow, Fee will be on that.
And that's due to come out any time soon. So within the next couple of weeks, I should expect on Channel 7.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
So it's called $1 Million Island. It's about 100 normal Aussies that get placed on an island, and they have to survive. They have to challenge each other. They have to fight, and there's a prize they can win a share of $1 million at the end of it.
Whew, that's fantastic. And the other great news is, Ant, you are coming to Australia. We cannot wait to get you back here. Hopefully we get you in studio because this September you've got your brand new Fear Bubble, Your Life, Your Time tour.
Absolutely. It's I've just climbed last year. So think about this, guys. I climbed K2.
Yeah.
Which is the second highest mountain in the world. So I've already climbed Everest back in 2018. K2 I climbed last year, which is classed as the most dangerous mountain in the world to climb. And it certainly is. So I'm going to be talking about my K2 climb. I'm going to be talking about fear, how to harness fear, and how to live your life basically without fear of not being
You've got to
good
keep
enough.
talking. Yes, I've got to interrupt.
Missing out. Yeah, keep talking,
Yeah,
guys.
we're just jumping in.
Yes, I will definitely come into the studio.
Yes,
and see you guys for sure.
He did K2. I've just clocked 2K23 as well. It's a basketball game on PlayStation.
On that note, Ant Middleton, we appreciate your time. You want to check him out, tickets on sale Tuesday, tegdainty.com. Let's continue right here at the Fox. This is Calvin
You
Harris,
okay, Fee?
Ellie Goulding,
fine. Good.
Miracle. She's blushing.
Oh, you melted.
At the Fox, 5 minutes to 5. Driving you home, it is
Yeah.
Fifi Fevenick.
Yes.
Hey, next hour, we have a big surprise. A guest, I believe, will get you up and about. Let's all say your names so we keep this
Fifi.
record.
Brendan, don't
Nick.
take a photo of her feet.
No. It's just very oddly placed up on the desk.
Now, there's something else I think that's
Stretch
going to
your
happen
legs.
next hour because we're about to check a few things.
Oh, yeah?
For you guys, I think need a little bit of counselling. So
Well, I know there's a suggestion
Pardon?
that we need therapy because
Tell you
obviously
one
we
person
are.
that does is Mando.
We are colleagues, but we're friends, and there's been a few moments where tempers have frayed, perhaps, and maybe we need to talk it through.
All right.
said what?
Well, let's do it after this. Hurry to D-Shop. Stocktake sale at dshop.com.au. Save big, live better with D-Shop. Fast fuel card and save 5 cents per litre for 6 months at participating sites. Visit wexfuelcard.com.au. T's and C's apply. Your news on the way. Oh, look at that. Just after 5 o'clock, we are flying Fifi, Fev and Nick for the drive home. How are we all?
We're good. We're
Yes,
good.
it's Fifi, Fev and Nick driving you home, usually driving you to
Yes.
work in the morning or
Yeah.
to school. But now we are on, we are hoping to be on for 27 hours to get this Guinness World Record.
Yeah.
Pete, the adjudicator from Guinness, has flown all the way to watch every second. We have got to nail this, guys. There are so many technical aspects, but
like a
we've got to
hawk
keep our
out there.
wits about us because as
beautiful
we
hawk.
start to fatigue or maybe get a bit delirious.
The eyes are starting to burn a little bit.
Are they burning? Do
Just
you
a
want some
little
eye
bit.
drops?
No, just when you get to this time, because I'm an early riser and I'm an early bedder.
Yeah,
So I'm literally, my family will eat dinner at 5 o'clock because I cook dinner and the kids are like, we just got home from school. Well, if you don't eat it now, you're not getting any dinner. But then they order anyway. But I cook it and I eat it now, and then I'm in bed in about an hour. I'm off to bed 6:30.
This
This is my time.
So if you guys start to drop off a little bit, don't be alarmed. I'm here. Nighttime Cody. This is when I start ramping up
This is-
again. You got me through the middle of the
Yeah.
day.
No, I'm starting to ramp up. I just did some Pilates on the reformer bed behind me, and now I feel like, come on, this is going to be the best time, guys. We're heading
What
into
is it?
party hour. We're going to have a dance party. And
You're having a
remember,
dance party.
you can stream us, obviously, on the Listener app or listen to us on the Fox, but also we've got a YouTube channel that is just going 24/7 all the time.
Yes.
Shout out to everyone watching us.
Yeah.
It's so cute. We've actually got people sending us photos or videos of them watching us
Yeah, it's
in the
pretty cool.
TV in their lounge room.
I can't comment back under the video. I'm trying to do it from my app.
You've been blocked, mate.
Oh, no.
Angry Cody.
Mate, people have been listening to us all day, loving us here at the Fox. We've got a big hour, though. You've tuned in at the right time. Fifi, Fev and Nick on the drive home. Alpha Bucks. If you like money, we got $10,000 cash in about 25 minutes from now. But up next, Fifi, Fev and Nick, we have a surprise. And if this person doesn't get you up and about, I don't know who will.
Ooh.
Mando in another
we just
costume. Mad Mando's about
We just
4
had
costumes
Ant
in today. Oh, no,
Middleton.
she's there.
We've had a Prime
Hold on.
Minister Anthony Albanese. We've had Hamish Blake. We've had Eddie Maguire. We've had Pete Hellier. We've had Pete Hitchener. We've had Tones
Everyone,
and I.
yeah.
This is big, a big surprise guest.
Wow. Hold on. Unless that's actually not Mando out there.
Clone.
And there's someone dressed as Mando.
Oh.
Scooby-Doo style. There's someone under that.
Remember when that lady come in before dressed like the Queen? I thought that was Mando.
She works here at the Fox. Let's get on. Let's get on. Let's get on. Fev. Katy Perry, this is Raw.
I love Katy Perry's my favourite song.
At the Fox.
Woo!
At 1019, the Fox. It is Fifi Fevenick driving you home. I tell you what, Fee's vocals during that song.
Did you say Fee's vocals?
Sorry,
or
Fev.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Fev's vocals.
Fee, you were a bit quiet.
He's got the eye of the tiger, but unfortunately, I've got the ears of a human.
Sorry, bro. That got me up.
I love what you did, and it did, but you've got to watch your voice. You were really belting that out. But we're not even halfway yet.
I'd tell you, that's hurt my throat.
Fev, that was dangerous. In actual fact, I'm going to say foolish.
Yeah.
We are 11
Not
hours and 39 minutes into attempting to set this world record, a Guinness World Record.
I think I just threw the baby out with the bathwater.
Yeah, that was silly. We are at a stage in the afternoon where we might start to get a bit flat, maybe lose faith in ourselves.
And people know that. They can smell the blood in the water because we've got over 1,000 people just watching our YouTube stream right now.
And it was
They
easy,
know
everyone would
there's
be
some
doing it,
shaky-
Boxy.
That's
It's an
very
old
true.
saying from a really close person in my life back in the old days.
Mm.
They used to run out and he'd say, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. And that was playing footy.
Who said that to you?
The old cocker, Dennis.
Dennis
He used to
Pagan,
always say it.
your
Because
former coach.
footy's hard. And this is hard. 27 hours. No one's ever done it before.
Well, how coincidental is this? Because we have the man on the line, Dennis Pagan.
The cocker.
Hi, Fifi. How are you?
Really well, Dennis.
He doesn't like that song. I don't think he likes that song.
It's so lovely to hear from you. And you probably just heard we've still got half of this to get through, and Fev has just ruined his voice. That wouldn't surprise you that maybe he's done something a tiny bit foolish.
Look, Brendan's done a lot of wonderful things in his life. He's done a few wacko things as well. I tell you what he set himself to do is absolutely amazing. And if anyone can achieve it and drag you guys over the line, I reckon Brendan can.
Thanks,
I
Dennis.
don't
know who worded you up.
No word. I just think back to round 11, 2004, Adelaide Oval.
Oh,
Carlton didn't have a good side.
You were the coach.
Brendan was a sort of a lone wolf, and this was one of his really big days. And it's probably 28 minutes into the last quarter. We're three or four points down. He's already kicked 6. Scotland comes out of the centre of the ground on his left foot, kicks to Brendan. He marks it 52 metres out, right on the
60.
boundary. 60 for the purpose of the exercise. Marks it, and it's a bit of a dispute whether he marks it or not. And he goes back and kicks the most wonderful goal. Now, Brendan, if you can do that, this is a cakewalk for you.
Oh, I
You
know.
kick that goal, and I think about it, and I think, gee, what an amazing effort. Of all the boys I've been lucky enough to coach, that really sticks in my mind. And I'm gonna carry that with me until I go to the grave. It's just one special effort. Now, when you're serious, when you're fair income,
Dennis, we just have to quickly speak.
We have to talk in between you talking, because if you talk for longer than a minute, we lose. We actually get bailed. It's gone.
Our
So we
record
just
is
have to keep
nullified.
cutting in. But you can keep going now.
Okay, last thing. Just remember, desire is the greatest motivating force there is. If you really want something badly enough, you can achieve it.
I remember
Go
after
for it,
that.
Brendan.
We
Drag him over the line.
will, Dennis. I remember after that game, and he says he'll take that to the grave, Boxy, Nick. And I remember walking off the ground, and I think I was one of Dennis's favourites. I don't think he liked many of the other blokes. And it was just me and Dennis on a real wonky train that was just travelling nowhere. And I walked up the race at the Adelaide Oval. Oh, what was the ground called then? It wasn't the Adelaide Oval. It was the football park, the old football park. And he grabbed me, both hands on the cheek, and gave me the biggest kiss you've ever seen.
Big smooch.
And I've never
And
been
you know
kissed
what?
by a coach before.
And I'll tell you what, I've cleaned my teeth 6 times a day ever since.
Dennis Pagan, we really appreciate your
Oh,
time.
what a legend.
Thanks for getting
Good on
us
you.
through
All
this
the best,
world record,
guys.
mate. You're a legend.
Thanks, Dennis.
How does that feel, Fev?
Yeah, it's great because Dennis just thinks it's my record, which is great. He just loves his boys.
I don't know who spoke to the great coach Dennis Pagan beforehand, but for him to think somehow this is Fev's record and he's dragging us over the finish line.
Well, I am.
It's pumped him up.
Yeah.
It's flattened us.
You can tell why I just did whatever I wanted when I played footy, because everything was was directed to me.
I wonder who's your favourite coach. Hurry to D-Shop. Stock take sale at dshop.com.au. Save big, live better with D-Shop. Let's check your roads.
I should tell.
outdoors for the cooler months ahead. Get planting your winter veggies or warm up your garden with amazing value on fire pits online or at your local Bunnings. It is Fifi Fevenick driving you home on this Thursday, setting a Guinness World Record.
Just off the back of Dennis and what he just did then. I know it's our record, but Dennis was just thought it might have been mine, but that's okay. I'm happy to share it with you guys because we're a team.
Gee, thanks.
But I'll tell you a very funny story. We're in the Gold Coast. We're playing North Melbourne up the Gold Coast for some reason. And it was the middle of the night, about 9:30 at night, and we're a bit bored in our hotel room. I was rooming with Ryan Houlihan, there was Jordan Bannister and Andrew Walker, just four of the boys, and we're like, we'll go for a walk. So we went for a walk. And do you know, like near Surfers Paradise, where that big ball is that shoots you up in the air?
Yeah.
So we walked past and we're like, hey, let's shoot ourselves up in the air. This will be sick. Never been on it before. So the first two go up and they boom up in the air, greatest on. I'm going, oh God, because I get motion sickness. I'm a little bit worried. So I went on with riser hoops. We get shot up into the air. We get down and I was like nearly going to be sick. I'm like, that was amazing. So we went home, got to bed, got on the bus, went and played the game. I've played really well. I've kicked like 6 or 7 goals. I might have kicked 8. And the other 3 had a stinker. So after the game, you go into a team meeting room and you sit down, and I always sat last. Like I was the first one on the last. There's 3 like tiers. I'd be the first, so I was always the last. Then he'd just go through every player and he'd hammer them or praise them. And that was the way he delivered to what he thought straight after the game. So he goes around, he gets to Jordan Bannister and he goes, Jordan, what did you do last night? Jordan goes, oh, I just went for a walk with the boys and we went on the big shooting thing that shot us up in the air. And he goes, oh no, I went for a walk and I saw you get shot up into the sky before an AFL football game. You won't be playing seniors again next week.
Wow.
Went around, gets to Andrew Walker. How'd you think you went today? Oh, I was average. What'd you do last night? I was with Jordan and shot myself into the air. And and he goes, mate, if you keep doing that, you're a young kid, you're not going to be able to play AFL level. That's no way to prepare to play an AFL game. Gets to Ryan Houlihan. Goes, Ryan, what were you doing last night? He goes, oh, well, I was with them. Shot myself up in the air, had a great time. And he goes, Ryan, you're nearly a senior player. Do you think it's right to be shooting yourself up in the air? Do you think it's right? He's like, no. And he goes, well, you might be dropped for that. Gets to me and I'm thinking, God. He goes, Fev, what'd you do last night? I said, well, I was with the other 3 and I got shot up in the air. And he goes, just keep doing what you're doing, son, because it seems to be working.
It is Fifi Fevenick at the Fox.
Oh, wow.
Enjoy that one, Nick.
Yep, I certainly did.
There it is. Duke Jamont now. This is Ocean Drive. Great cruising song for your Thursday evening. It's just gone 17 minutes past 5. It's Fifi Fevenick setting a Guinness World Record at the Fox. That is brand new from Dua Lipa. It's called Dance Tonight. That's from the upcoming Barbie movie. She is a superstar, Albania's very own. It's just got 5:23 here with Fifi Fevenick at the Fox. We are driving you home.
Stop looking at the clock, Fee.
Are you
Stop
right,
looking
Fee?
at the clock, mate.
I just turned around. It is Fifi Fevenick here, attempting to set a Guinness World Record. And I just looked at the clock and I saw 11 hours and 53 minutes. That's what we've been broadcasting for.
Can
and
I
I
help you?
winced. I cringed. Didn't
Can I
I?
help you?
It hurt.
Can I help you?
Yeah.
So we just say we've done all that. It's been hard, but it's been pretty good. We've all had a bit of fun.
Mm.
Just times that now. So we're going to do all that again, right? And then we're literally going into one show.
Okay. No, I can do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually think it's going to get funner because I think once, I don't know,
You lose
kids
your
are
mind?
late
So
or
once
not-
we have some
No,
beers.
once it's bedtime and people are clocking up, because you can stream us, you can watch us on YouTube, that link if it's on all our socials or at fox.com.au, and obviously people are listening to us. But once people start to go to bed, and I know I can just tell it's going to get a bit loose, like we're going to have the dance party, which I keep talking about.
By the way, and you can watch us live on YouTube right now. I just had a flick through the comments, and thanks for everyone commenting on YouTube. Who's come out a winner on YouTube? The pretty boy himself, Josiah. Oh, my Lord.
The ladies love you, don't they?
We do have a lot of streamers, and I'm happy to take the credit for most of those.
Because he took his top off.
Yeah, you did actually.
And I also
didn't
called the
you?
Prime Minister, or you helped me accuse Joe Biden of being a clone. So
Have you got lots of conspiracy theorists now following you?
wait till after midnight. We will have some fun.
We should have a conspiracy theory hour.
Oh, we have to.
He's actually got alfoil under that beanie. Don't let the fox beanie
And
trick you.
just a reminder, every conspiracy theory ends up coming true, Fee. So there we go.
Except for most of them.
Ooh.
But I like you.
Now we are broadcasting in breakfast for your drive to work, your drive to school in the morning. We don't usually do the drive shift, so Carrie and Tommy are resting this afternoon in Melbourne. But we've got an open line, 13 10 60, and we are loving hearing from you, whether it is in comments on socials or on our YouTube stream. But you can call any time because, Melbourne, the truth is you're getting us through this. It's you guys calling in. And also, if you're calling to talk to us, you are officially part of the world record. You can say, I was in that world record. I was on air.
We're going to put credits at the end of the video when we break this thing.
Yes, now usually
You
calling
keep saying
us
that.
at about
It's a lot of
6:30.
hard work.
Writing it down.
No, they're absolutely not putting credits up, mate. They're absolutely not putting credits up.
Usually in the morning, we have our good mate from Melton, Michael. He's called through. How are we going for drive, Michael?
Well, I've just got home and yabba dabba doo. Good evening or good afternoon.
Oh, jeez.
The best.
Well, I just finished work. I'm about to head off to training, and I've been listening to you guys all day. I'm supposed to be working, but I didn't really today.
What are you
so-
training for, Mickey boy?
I do karate, my man.
Oh, wow.
What belt are you up to?
Well, I'm nearly up to black. I've got a brown belt with double black bar. I've been doing it for about 13 years.
Wow.
Well done.
Don't mess with old Yabba
No.
Dabba Doo.
Yeah, I used to compete, but I retired now, so yeah.
Good on you, brother.
Right. How's it been? You were listening to us at work. How's it been going? Do you reckon we're doing okay?
Yous are doing fabulous, and I've got faith in you guys. As I said a couple of days ago, yous are going through it. You'll get there, and if yous have to call me midnight, I'll be cranky, but I can still cheer yous on.
Yeah, Michael Yabba Dabba Doo, thank you so much for calling in.
Now that I know he's I'm not waking him up in the middle of the night. He'll chop me next time we run into each other.
Laurel from Caroline Springs. Hi, Laurel.
Hi, guys. So, hi, Georgia. Hi.
Hey, Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, hi.
So, hi, Fifi Fevenick. Hi. Yeah, we've been listening all day. You guys are doing an awesome job. Power to you. Keep going. Get us through the night.
Yeah, we will.
Thanks, Laurel, we will. That's a
Laurel.
great pump up.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Woohoo, Fifi!
Oh, how old's Georgia, Laurel?
4.
Oh, isn't she
Four.
gorgeous?
Does make you miss your kids a little bit.
I know.
It's flatten me a little
I'm
bit.
trying not to think about them.
Brought me a doll. Okay.
Mum brought me a doll.
Oh, that's so cute. Might FaceTime my kids soon.
Yeah, do you
but
know
that might
what Laurel would have gone, hey, say I really love you, Fifi Fevenick, and I'll buy you a doll. Doing
Got
your
it.
yeah.
I do that. I do that all the time.
And my brother Roman is 2.
Oh,
Roman's
Roman's
too.
2. That is so
Gonna have
cute.
And a husband.
Well, Laurel, thank you for calling in. We love this.
I just
No
called.
worries. Have a good night, guys.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Laurel. I just called my beautiful wife, Lucia, before. She's on the way to pick up Charlie from Kinder. She would have picked him up now. They're listening. in the car. Charlie, don't even think about getting a toy. You've done nothing to earn it. Dad's the one working.
It
Go
is
get me a
Fifi
toy.
Fevenik
I'll see you tomorrow.
driving you home at the Fox. How's this? Want to unlock an answer to Alpha Bucks? Grab our catch-up podcast on Listen and unlock even more ways to win some cash with a new Cashbolt ticket from Instant Scratches. Hey, speaking of Alpha Bucks...
The clearing will have you on the edge of your seat.
This looks fantastic. And just get a load of this cast. Guy Pearce,
Bang.
Teresa Palmer,
Bang.
Miranda Otto, Gary Sweet.
Whoa.
Where's he been? Love Gary. And Claudia Carvin. Now,
Ooh,
that's
my
just to
favourite.
name a few.
They're clearing a Star original series, now streaming only on Disney+.